Well, as cliche as it sounds, all good things must come to an end, and Jacob Webb and his scoreless streak, it came to a screeching halt tonight. This is Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer, and Randy Arozarena, bookend bombs, trying to do his best PCA impersonation. I got the game started with that, and then ended the game with that. Also had a nifty little home run robbery, and Kade Anderson left off of the hook. That's right. The fellas, they jumped all over him, but his fellas, they had his back. 5-4 the final, so back-to-back walk-off wins for the Seattle Mariners. And now the Cubs, they'll just be trying to save face on a Sunday. Game 3 of this 3-game series. They're looking to get the heck out of the Emerald City as soon as possible. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Wright and Elise Menaker, the Hall of Famer, Cornell University's own. And, well, you played a game or two in your time, and these ones, they never sit easy.
Especially after last night. I mean, all you need is for things to be shut down, and it just doesn't work out that way. Now, mid-game, they're coming back. They're getting big swings. And then Randy Arozarena had the game of his life. I mean, this is an electric player, but to lead off with a home run, to end the game with a home run, he robs a home run. He's making plays all over the place. So in this final at bat, Webb throws him back-to-back sliders. They're pretty much in the same spot. He goes down and gets it. I didn't even hate the pitches from Webb in this inning. It's just, they were on the attack. Yeah, he goes down and gets it and drives it. And when he's having a game like this and he's feeling it and rolling, this right now is how they're playing. I mean, another example of it defensively. I actually thought this was out. He deked me the way he runs back like this, and then, surprise. Yeah, Maya's reaction
Miguel Amaya, he didn't deke him. He knew that he caught that, and you see the reaction from the dudes in the pen. Oh, no, Arozarena. Like you said, this is the game of his life, a game he's going to remember for quite some time. When you're able to put fingerprints all over the ball game, Randy saying, you know what? We saw Pete try to take that first pitch bridge, and that's what Randy would do. Mr. Arozarena greeting the fans with a nice little souvenir to get this ball rolling. And the Cubs, even though they were able to come back from this, Randy Arozarena eventually making sure that everyone remembered his name at the end of this.
Here's the interesting thing. Brendan Donovan was set to lead off like yesterday. So first of all, he wouldn't have led off this game with a home run had he been in his normal spot in that 2-hole. And then he also wouldn't have gotten the at-bat if he wasn't leading off. So taking advantage of the opportunities. One of those days, right? A lot of the times when you're just in new situations thrown in, you go take advantage of it. You have some fun. I think Arozarena is a great example of someone who has fun when he plays the game and just embraces the moment. Yeah. So that was the case today. This is how the Mariners score. So they might not score a ton, but a lot of the times when they are scoring, they're doing it via the long ball. And so this is also what the Cubs have been victim to this season. And that's part of the issue. What you want to, Jacob Webb has been so good. I'm not even trying to put it all on him. It's just it is one of those cases where it leaves the park and it bites the Cubs.
Yeah, you're going to have an outing like that every once in a while. And Jacob Webb has made it a habit to not have outings.
He's been so locked down
like that all season long. He hasn't been scored on since June. He's been absolute nails, no doubt about it. And so have the fellas. We've seen him with the bats. Let's get to some professional grade plays presented by your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana GMC dealers. Alex Bregman, Mayako, getting that one off of him as soon as he touched it. I was like, oh, that ball absolutely blistered.
You did know.
No doubt about it. And then when it comes to home run pools, I said,
this one too.
Don't let Michael Busch get hot. Don't let Michael Busch get hot. Elise, he's starting to get hot. He's seeing the ball well. And to have these guys right in the thick of the mix for Craig Counsell, seeing the ball well, driving it over the fence, that's exactly what you need, especially late in the season when the elements start to change a little.
And especially from a guy like Alex Bregman, you need Michael Busch in there as well, who's got the pop in his bat, maybe lacking more so this year than last year. But to get these critical, key, important swings when you're down. First pitch, aggressive, just taking advantage. So Kade Anderson, he's going in there for the third time through. And you thought this one might be out. Hit the yellow line. I thought this one was out. Hits off the wall. So Pete ends up at second. Then you go to Seiya Suzuki. Kade Anderson is still in there. Left on right. Ground ball. So you're thinking out at first. But Pete gets a little too far off second. Naylor nails Pete at second. So Pete's going to be pretty mad at himself in this situation because they have not had a lot of opportunities here in scoring position. He knew this was important. But this is how your teammates pick you up. They do not let the last play affect the next play. Bregman, first pitch, seeing it really well. The power is back. This is who he is. Gets to the rookie who's making his MLB debut. And there you go. Michael Busch says, wait a minute, I want to join in on the party. You swung at the first pitch, I'll do that too. You know what I noticed from Anderson this inning, yes, it's third time through, you're getting another look at him, but I thought more of the pitches were over the plate. So the Cubs, they were taking advantage of his mistakes because Anderson, this is a guy who pitches. He has good stuff, barely gave up runs in Double-A, and early on in the game, I thought he was doing a nice job of working the edges. He really wasn't giving in to these big league hitters. Then third time through, start to see him again. He left more balls over the plate, and the Cubs took advantage. So maybe a head scratcher for the Mariners. Why leaving in someone like that for the third time through, sixth inning? The most pitches that he had thrown in the minors was 80. He was at 72 going into the inning, finished with 85. So this was all right within his range. I don't really think it was like a pitch count or anything issue, probably more matchup. Hoping for the best from him. All in all, I would say a really good debut for Anderson. Really tough day for the Cubs.
They needed just hanging around. He's like, oh, Randy, thank you so much for that last curtain call right there. The fellas, they suffered their 14th loss of the season versus a left-handed starter in Anderson. Well, he can breathe that sigh of relief. 5-4, the Mariners take out the Cubs. On the flip side, we're going to show you how it all went down. Stick around. Highlights, they are forthcoming.